Alright team, so today we're going to make a paracord bracelet. Okay, so a paracord bracelet is where you've got about 2 meters worth of cord, okay, and you're going to turn that into something you can wear, or you can wear around your wrist, okay, or you can clip it onto a backpack. Alright, so today, like you can see, this one I made around a ring. And this one I'm going to make around a clip, so I could clip it onto something. Alright, so you're going to need something like this at the start. You're going to need your cord, alright, some kind of cord. If you've got proper paracord cord or any kind of cord will work while you're practicing. Alright, you're going to need about 2 meters of it, okay? And you're going to come through whatever you're going to make the bracelet to and pull it through itself. Alright, just so you've tied it on like that. Alright, now when you've got it in front of you, what you need to do is think about how long you want it to be. Alright, so if you're making it as a bracelet, you pull it around here, okay, about the size of your wrist, and that's where you're going to double up from. So I'm going to double it up to here, bring it around to here. So I've got these 2 loops that are about the same coming up. And that's what I'm working with, okay? So now, when I start it, if I bring these up, I've got 4 inside pieces, okay? And I've got 2 outside pieces, all right? So 4 inside pieces, 2 outside pieces. And to get it started, I always start with the right. I'm gonna go around the back of all 4 ropes and come back, back around. Hang on. Okay. Sorry, here we go. I'll go back up to the top. All right. So I'm going to take this loop. I'm going to go around the back of all 4. And I'm going to come back through that little loop I just made on itself. Okay. Through there. All right. So that piece there, this piece here. This is going to be the beginning of my bracelet. I'm going to take the other side and do the same thing. I'm going to leave a little loop over here, and I'm going to take this left one and go around behind, over the top of all 4, and back through there. Then I'm going to pull those 2 pieces tight. Okay, that's going to be the beginning of my bracelet. All right, now I went around the back of each one. Now this time I'm going to leave that loop on the right, and I'm going to go around the front of all 4 and come back through that bit on the right. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing on the left. All right, I'm going to go around the front of all 4 and come back through that loop on the left. All right, so I've done 2 in front and 2 behind, and that's where the pattern starts to go. So now I'm going to go back to the right side, and I'm going to go around the back and come back through the front. All right. So back around the back and through the front. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Go around the back, and you can hear the dogs barking, and back through the front. Okay? And I'm going to just keep this pattern going of behind and front. Now I'm going to go back to the right, and there go the dogs again. Around the front, back through that loop, and around the back. Then I'm going to take the left side. Go around the front, through the back through that loop. All right, and you can see I've got a pattern going. All right, I've got a pattern going of always starting with the right and finishing with the left. And now I'm going to go around the back and come through the front. And I'm going to do the same thing on the left, around the back through the front. And I keep going, okay, I keep going with this until I have about probably maybe 4 centimeters, okay, down the end. All right, so that's my pattern developing. Okay, that's my pattern developing. I'll keep going with that same pattern over the front, over the back, until I get to having about that much left on the end. Okay, all right. When I've got about that much left, now I've got to finish it off. All right, then I've got to finish it off. To finish it off, I'm going to make a loop over itself. All right, I'm going to make a little loop over itself on my right-hand side, loop over itself, and then tuck a little bit of a bite through, So I've got that loop, okay? And I've got a loop on this side. I'm going to take these 2 pieces and pull them through that loop. And there go the dogs again. Okay. Pull it through the loop. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. All right. I'm going to make a loop over itself. Pull the tail through. Create a little loop here. Okay. And I'm going to take these 2 ropes at the end, and that's the dogs crashing into the fence. And I'm going to pull this through. Okay. All right. So I think the dogs have had enough of lockdown too. All right. So now what I can do is pull all these bits nice and tight. Okay. All these bits nice and tight. And then if I'm really happy with what I've got my scissors here. I can trim the ends. I've got my lighter here. I can burn the ends off a bit. Okay. Finish them off. A little bit windy today. All right, and when I'm happy, all right, with that, I can do 2 things. If I want to turn it into a bracelet, I could bring it around and run these strips through the key ring, because I've made this one on a key ring, okay, and wear it around if I want to wear it as a fashion accessory. Or, okay, I can, again, clip this onto something, and like I said, I made this one on a clip, so it's real easy to clip onto something, okay? All right, so paracord bracelets, awesome. They'll save your life. All right, they've got the ability to save your life. This rope, this 2 meters of rope, can be used to lash your shelter together. It can be used to make an animal snare so you can feed yourself. You can use it if your bootlace goes, or you need to fix your pack, or you need to make a tourniquet. It's just got so many uses. It's a real handy bit of kit to have in your pack. And when you do it like this, when you take it apart, you've still got those full 2 meters of rope, completely uncut, that will be very useful for you. All right, so now you try.